it so that we can make the benefit available to you, and then we're going to progressively get out to that. But we're at this point, as far as I know, we're not actively advertising to get people to go into the REIAs as much as we're trying to take care of you first and get you guys going.
Right, okay.
But I will say that our outside sales team, I have all of Southern California and Las Vegas. Our outside sales team, like Paul, when they're working with their property investors, one of the questions that always comes up from anybody is, how do I get a better discount? Well, these are the types of programs that we offer them. Hey, if you join the NREIA, it's 2% cash back. So in casual conversation, but we have never done anything from a marketing standpoint. To Paul's point, our first opportunity right now is meetings like this and getting to meet you folks, and then letting you guys know that we're here to support you and that we're also offering a rebate program. And I'm sure as time goes on, word spread, like many other programs that we're running, it picks up.
Okay.
I would look to see, as this thing moves, I would look to see better enrollment for the NREIA as people look to also to get a better cashback incentive from us.
Gotcha, okay. And so if we stay in contact, I'm sure we can probably work something out.
That was another question. I mean, I'm obviously learning about your chapter in the national group at the same time. I do have property investors that I work with. Do they need to be in this city in order to join your specific?
No, they could be anywhere in the nation, and Santa Barbara Real Estate Investment Association is free. They join that, and then it's just $25 to be in the national, but they have to be in some organization first that is a member of the national.
Okay.
That's all it takes.
So I'm probably going to do a one-off with you so I can fully understand that process, because I think it's definitely a benefit that a lot of my property investors could benefit from.
Okay.
And I mean, it'd probably help you guys too, just more minds meeting and talking and exchanging
networking,
war stories.
Yep. So if you're a member of one, like if I'm a member of your guys' chapter, am I a member in all chapters? I mean,
if you're a member here, then you have access to the national.
Okay.
And anything that provides. Yeah. It's $25 a year to be a member of that, but it's free to be a member here.
Okay. But you can be a member here and not a member at the national level?
Yeah, you can be a member here and not, because you have to pay the $25 to be a member of the national.
Gotcha.
And different organizations will charge more. Some may charge $100 to be a member. Who knows?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
So then is that $25 to you, or is that the national?
That goes actually back to me and paid to the national, because it costs us about $250 to be a member of the national.
Okay.
So that help pays that
So
$250.
you guys just cover your basis, and some other organizations may charge more for their specific area just because that's what they want to do?
Yeah, and put money in their pocket, I guess.
Okay,
I don't know.
that makes sense. All right.
Yeah.
Great. And another thing that we have recently done is we've started a renovation program, and here's some lists that you can kind of just take a gander at. And it's just different things that we offer inside of the stores that. I can get you more of these, it's not a problem. But this is just kind of a little bit of an example of the different product assortments that we have. And we're not just limited to what you guys see in the store. I know sometimes you might be walking through the stores and think, well, I want something a little bit nicer. We have catalogs for kitchen and bath, whether it be on a residential level or a commercial level. A bunch of other catalogs that will definitely, I don't see anything that wouldn't fit your needs, in other words. And we can work on price with those along with the volume pricing center. And trying to think of some of the other.
And the way this tear pad came about, and we also have it online, it can be emails, but we pulled together some of the property real estate investors that were using it for sale, reselling their homes, the average products that they buy. And we just kind of pulled a compilation of everything they buy on a normal basis, what we saw the most consistency of, and we just put it on one list. That way, if you're sending a contractor in, or you're going in yourself, we try to make a quick checklist with prices on it. That way you can quickly move through what you're doing on a piece of property.
And this is a universal based on multiple different investors. We can tailor that specifically to your needs as well. With some of the property investors that I work with on a foreclosure market, we're going back and looking at everything that they've purchased over the last 30 to 60 days, and then we're creating specific ordering forms for them to make their lives easier. So all they need to do is fill that out, either email it to myself and I'll forward that email onto the specific store in which they're going to be operating, whether it's in my district or in different states or different cities, it really doesn't matter. But these SKU numbers that will be associated are traditionally universal throughout the entire country. And if they're not the exact same actual SKU, the description is going to be very close, so we can find the SKU number in that specific city that will fit your needs. So we can definitely tailor that to what you guys really want. We can eliminate stuff, we can add stuff, and we're just here really to make your lives a lot easier.
Did you bring some contact cards that you can pass out?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Right here.
Perfect.
And one of the things that I really wanted to kind of discuss with you guys is just any questions, concerns, challenges that you really run into inside of our stores, because you know, I can come over here and just talk about everything, but until I really go,
I've got, like I said, I'm also in California, Central Valley, Central Coast, and Las Vegas. So if you ever want, if you have counterparts that are in different cities that want to set something up, feel free to contact me. And I'll get you anybody. I'll get you anybody anything you need.
And your name is?
Bryce.
Bryce. Excellent. Thanks.
Sorry.
Okay.
Does anybody have any questions or any challenges?
This program, does the address of the project have to be associated with the project, or just that 16-digit, or just that credit card or home depot number?
What we would do is we would enter the address where you would want your check received at, so most likely your place of business. And all of that information is going to be completely separate from any orders that you guys set up. So
It's
if you,
not that we have to say, this is relative to this project over here, this address, this is relative to.
No, but for the volume pricing program, let's say you're doing multiple projects in different cities, if you want them all to connect to each other, they've all got to be on the same phone number, regardless of address. That's how our pricing program recognizes that you're a consistent user of the program itself.
and that's usually, as long as you communicate with me, we can make it pretty seamless for you guys, and you won't even have to worry about it.
Excellent.
So 100% after that.
Give me a call, and we can set you up immediately today, this afternoon if you want. Or if you just want to write down your contact information, mainly that's fine. Or you can shoot me an email with everything.
Now, will she need to be part of the national to be able to move through what you're talking about? Or is
What
that different?
what they will do is they're going to take the information that we submit, and they're going to cross-reference it most likely with the National Real Estate Investors Association and all of their contacts and who's actually officially enrolled in their program.
Okay.
And if the names don't match up, then they probably won't issue a rebate.
I've already got that, not that.
Yeah. Okay.
I had a fork with $25.
Yeah.
Yeah, the savings that you're going to get on the back end is definitely worth the $25.
Yeah, there's a lot of other things that they offer, like health insurance, and it just goes on and on. So there's some
Yeah.
savings there.
I was kind of surprised to hear that it was only $25. I was expecting to hear something around like $1,000 or $2,000 to be a member.
If you're in Los Angeles, it just might be. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know, it's up to the different organizations to charge whatever fee they want.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Anything else I can help you guys out with this afternoon?
That includes all the paint and everything else you can get at Home Depot.
We've got multiple direct ship programs that are external to the stores. Like with Bearing Glidden, we can do drop ships with that. We can do drop ships with Leviton, lighting fixtures and switches, plugs, all that kind of stuff. There's a multitude of different programs. It's hard to cover them all in just one meeting, honestly.
And here's what I will tell you. I know when you're walking to our stores, there's always a level of complexity between just coming in and buying stuff off the shelf and maybe the level of service you get there on a day-to-day basis and the level of service we provide outside of the store. And I will tell you this, our largest customer right now is $5 million. Strictly does business with us, $5 million worth of purchases across multiple stores. We've been doing that for years. We have a customer in Fresno they'll do $2.7 million with us, owns 3,000 homes in the Fresno market. So we are capable of doing it. And I don't want anybody to look at our store and go, how are these people going to manage my projects? Well, our outside sales team has been doing it for years now. We're just the best kept secret known to mankind. So we do have full capabilities to manage large projects, multiple sites, direct ship to multiple areas, complex orders, that type of thing. But it really starts with making sure you're keyed in with who your outside sales rep is, and then working with the pro desk at the stores. But just to set everybody rest assured that no matter how big your project is, we've seen one bigger.
Yeah, I don't think
Hopefully you guys can trump it.
that'd be nice.
Unless you're building a Ritz-Carlton, that's what we're working on right now.
So if I own like I say, a multifamily building in Oklahoma City, and I'm not being out there, I have property management out there. How would that work?
You could still contact him,
Okay.
and more than likely he would just get with me, and I would contact his counterpart in Oklahoma.
Okay.
We can do a series of things. We can set up conference calls. We could, if you already have a